Every family has a legacy, and it seems as people get older, at least what I observe, is that they look to push this legacy on to the next generation. It's the things you like, you want your kids to like. My daughter just had her birthday, and I got her a shirt, and it's her favorite present. It says, "Education is important, but skiing is importanter." I wanted to instill to her that skiing is kind of fun, that education is important, and maybe in your family there's a legacy of education. Maybe your grandparents just finished elementary school and your parents finished college and you're the first one to go to postgraduate school. They say we stand on the shoulders of giants because some legacies push us to do great things, but there's also legacies that pull us back. Maybe your dad was a yeller and now you struggle with that. Maybe your parents belittled you and you're extra critical of people. Maybe your parents suffered with alcoholism. They say if your one parent is alcoholic, you have a 50% chance of being alcoholic. If both, 75% chance. Maybe your parents are racist. Maybe they squandered money. Here's the thing, you are not that legacy. You get to pick your own. To understand the life of Joseph, we're gonna go all the way to the end of his life. And if I told you that he, in his lifetime, was the second in command of the most powerful nation on earth, you would assume his legacy was one of leadership and integrity. But along with that was a legacy of opportunistic deception, polygamy, and favoritism. So which one does he choose? At the end of his life, he says this to his brothers: "I'm about to die, but God will surely come to your aid and take you up out of this land to the land he promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob," that's his father. "And Joseph made the sons of Israel swear an oath and said, 'God will surely come to your aid, and then you must carry my bones up from this place.'" Even though in Egypt he had an identity as one of the most powerful men in the whole nation, his identity was not that. His identity was not deception. His identity was not favoritism. He made his identity in the promises of the Lord. So you have a choice. You are not the legacies your parents pushed on you. You get to pick your own. Are you going to pick one that pulls you back? Or are you going to pass down a legacy that rests on the promises of God? Every one of us has legacies that are pulling us back, but let's not dwell on that. What legacy do you want to leave to the next generation? Why don't you put that down below? We'd love to hear it. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This week we're going to be talking about modern idolatry. And I know I personally, growing up, had a pretty simplistic, kind of naive view of what idolatry actually was.